Hi, I'm Jeanne, occupational therapist from Therapy. Let's talk about building core strength for play.
From 0 to 5. It starts at home. She say home. She say home.
Sometimes you can see that in babies with something as simple as tummy time. Are they having a hard time holding their head up, being on their arms? Is it that they get really tired really quick, even sitting up when they're kind of going through those milestones? It's a hard time for them to sit up. We kind of have to take some steps back. Do they have weak core? Let's move back into working on their tummy, working on tummy time, putting them in different positions to see how you can really build up to that. So for babies, the first sign to see if they have weakness with their core strength, are they having a really hard time holding their head up? Are they really uncomfortable when they're on their tummy more than usual? Are they having a hard time while they're on their tummy holding their head up? So what we can do is do something as take a towel at home, roll it up, have your baby on it. This helps to prop them up so that they're not doing most of the work, but it really helps to kind of grade them up to strengthen themselves. So by kind of propping them up a little bit, you can help to build that core, build that neck, build their back strength. Another great activity I like to do would be, putting pillows around them if you're working on that seating position and their core is still quite weak. This is that when they're a few months old, 6 months plus on the floor, and you want to build up that tummy strength. Kind of propping them up. You'll be behind them, of course, with support, but kind of helping them with that strengthening position, holding them up a few seconds, having something to motivate them, music, light up toy, and then kind of building it back down. A great activity, if you have a therapy ball at home, would be having them sit on the ball, of course, supporting them by their hips, giving them that really good movement, and works on really activating the muscles of the trunk. So some great activities I like to recommend to parents to promote that core strength at home would be activities such as having them color or write while they're on their tummy, on their forearms, on the floor. So you can see he's activating his trunk, his shoulders, his arms. He can do writing, he can do coloring, he can do practice, and he's able to keep himself more upright when he has to do work or eat at the table. All this can help build his strength. You don't have to do everything on the table. You can do it on the floor. You can put a piece of paper on the wall and they can write. All of that kind of help works on their shoulders and their trunk. Doing obstacle courses at home, you don't need any fancy equipment. You can use your couch. You can crawl under a chair. You can use the cushions of your couch to hop. You get really creative with what you have at home. Another great activity I like is catch, but instead of doing it standing up, you do it on your high knees. So you're throwing the ball back and forth while you're in a high kneeling position. Really activates those core muscles. And also with that nice hand-eye coordination piece, taking a rolled up towel and stretching it, extending your arms and really stretching helps with that. So some forms of equipment that you could purchase from a toy store would be like balance boards, mini trampolines, resistance bands, those exercise balls, scooters. But of course, you can use things that are right at home. So it can be the couch cushions, chairs that you can crawl under, stairs that you might have in your house, blankets, towels, anything that works on that resistance training as well. You don't need to go out and buy things. You have so many things at home that you can work on that. 1, 2, while.
I feel like I'm going off my mind. My mommy tell me it will take time. I have no money for therapy.